So in this quick video, I'm going to tell you how to launch your first DM campaign inside Acquify with a step-by-step process of setting it up. And after this video, you'll have every bit of context to run a campaign properly inside Acquify. So I'm already in the campaigns, and as you can see, in the last 30 days alone, I have sent around 18,244 DMs, and in the last 90 days, I have sent more than 50,000 DMs with the average response rate of 45%. And in total, if we calculate, I have sent nearly 60,000 DMs. So on daily basis, we are sending around 700 to 800 DMs via multiple Instagram profiles. Now, before I tell you how to set up a DM campaign, you need to know a few things. First is that the DMs which are sent, it is not sent through an API. It is sent through the Acquify Chrome extension. So basically, we are using the extension just because that is the safest method to send cold DMs on Instagram, because the extension mimics the human behavior, which means it will open the profile, it will open the message box, it will type the DM and then send it, which looks like a human sending a DM. So there is literally no API or a server-side automation that Instagram can detect, and we have made this in such a way to keep your accounts safer. So it uses extension to send DMs rather than an API which can be detected and get your accounts banned. So now I'll tell you how to create a campaign very quickly. So as you come in the campaigns, you'll see a button over here, create a new campaign. Then on this panel, you get a bunch of options to choose from. First of all is the campaign type, which is cold campaign or a follow-up campaign, which means, let's say if you have a lead set which you have not approached, then you can choose the cold campaign. Or if you have a lead which you have already sent DM, then you want to send them a follow-up message, then you can choose follow-up. So for now, we'll just create a cold campaign and we'll give it a name, agency founder campaign. Next is the sending mode. Now we have hunter mode and we have phantom mode. Now let me just tell you, hunter mode is something which means you need to stay on the Chrome tab, while the phantom mode doesn't need you to stay on the tab. You can just keep the Chrome tab active and let it send silently. But the only difference between two is when the hunter mode is sending a DM, it will open a new Chrome tab and then it will send a DM. But rather, phantom mode is something where it sends the DM without opening a tab. So like, you just need to keep the Instagram tab on and it will not steal your attention, and you probably don't need to stay on Chrome. So for now, I'll just show you the hunter mode, then I'll show you the phantom mode. Now the step 3 is the response mode. Now the fully autonomous mode is not active right now. It is still in production because we are trying to build something which is fully autonomous, which means Acquify is only able to send cold DMs and not to manage full conversations with the prospect. We are still building this and it is in production, and when it will be built, you can build an AI agent which will handle the conversations with prospects and help you convert them or book a call. So for now, we'll just choose the manual mode, and next is the partnership message pop-up. Now let's say if you are sending a message to a person, a pop-up opens whether you want to send a priority message, which is a partnership message, which looks something like this and has a dedicated partnership messaging panel inside Instagram. Or you can choose send a message request. Now if you want to send a priority message, you can send that, or you can also send a message request to the prospects. But if the pop-up doesn't appear when the extension clicks the message box, then probably your messages will only land into the request section. So for now, we just choose the send message request and hit next. Now you can choose a DM opener from the offers that you have built already, or you can type a DM yourself. So for now, I'm just choosing a DM from here. Let's say I'll choose this one. You can also customize it with their custom name, username, company, or location. Basically, it will just type their first name, username, company, or location while sending a DM. Now once you have set up the DM opener, the next step is to select the leads. Either what you can do is you can choose a lead set from the scored leads directly like this. You can upload a CSV file or paste the usernames directly. So for now, I'm just choosing the lead set which I have already scored. So we have 31 selected leads, and I'll choose a cooldown timer. For now, I'm just choosing a 3-minute timer, which is the lowest and which will send DMs rapidly but can be risky to your account. So always try to choose a higher number to keep your account safer, or rather you can choose a random delay to break the cooldown pattern. So if you choose a minimum of 3 minutes till 10 minutes, it will go on cooldowns very randomly. Like for some leads, it will go on a cool timer, for some 4 minutes, for some 10 minutes, or just very randomly. So for now, I'm not choosing a random delay. so I'll just keep it at 3 minutes just to show you how it actually works. Now next step is choose your Instagram account. Now over here what you can do is either you can go into my profiles and you can save a profile over here, and you can choose the save profiles by clicking over here, or you can simply just type the profile if you have not saved. Now it is not mandatory to save your profiles in the my profile section. You can always come and type over here, or you can simply save and choose the profile which you have logged in into the Instagram web app. Now just make one thing sure, that whatever account you are choosing to send DMs for any campaigns, you just have to make sure that you are logged in into the same account into the Chrome web app. And if you are sending multiple DMs from multiple Chrome profiles and multiple Instagram profiles, then you also probably need to make sure that you are logged in with proper accounts into the Instagram web apps for each individual Chrome account. If you want to see how multiple DM campaign work, you can check the video below. So now once you have selected the profile, you have to click verify to verify it, and it will auto verify your profile if it is logged in or not. Once you have verified the profile, now you can simply just create campaign or save as a draft. And once the campaign is created, you can simply just click on this rocket button and launch it. So it has got active now, and it will start sending DMs instantly. So we just have to wait for a few seconds. So as you can see, it has opened the profile, opened the message box, and now it will type the DM and send it like that. So as you saw, I have not done anything. That will come back and go on a cooldown timer, and it has gone on a 3 minute of cooldown timer. Now we'll wait for it to be over to send another DM. So until the cooldown timer is getting over, I'll tell you the other features that we have inside the campaign. So as you see on the top, we have a graph which tells how many total DMs are sent and how many total DMs are failed. And you can also filter and view them like this. You can also filter them by dates like this. Now on the campaigns table, we have a accounts limit section where you can click and set account limits like total leads per campaign, daily DMs per account, or weekly follow-ups per account. So account limit feature is made to keep your account safer. Like the hard limit of Instagram is 100 DMs per day per account. So you can't actually exceed more than 100 DMs per day from per account. It will automatically stop the campaigns if you are using the same account for sending more than 100 DMs. It will technically not send the DMs if you have sent 100 DMs on that day from that account, but you actually don't have any limits for sending DMs per day on Acquify. Basically, you can send unlimited DMs if you have multiple Instagram accounts. So let's say if you set up an account with 2000 leads minimum and you just have 10 Instagram profiles, so you can switch the profiles once it has exceeded 100 DMs from that account, or you can simply set up 10 different campaigns and connect different Instagram accounts for each campaign. But to run multiple accounts, you would actually need multiple Chrome profiles, and you would need to set up a different campaign and a different account into that Chrome profile. So you can just click the files, go on a new window, and it will open a new window, and you can switch the email and set up the campaign and the Instagram account. So the cooldown timer is over and it is sending the DM. So it opened the profile again. Now it will send a message request, and it will type the DM and send it. So as you saw, I am not doing anything. So now again it will go on a cooldown timer. Okay, now as you can see, it has gone on a profile which doesn't have the message box, so technically it can't send the DM. So you just have to make sure that whenever you are choosing usernames, make sure all of them are a public profile and not a private profile. So it actually can't send a DM to a private profile because the message box is not technically visible. So it will just count it as a failed to send. So few DMs were failed to send just because had a private profile. So we found a public profile over here. So now it is sending again, and now it will come back again. So you have to make sure that whoever DM you are sending to, they have a public profile and not a private one, because it won't be able to send a DM to a private profile, and you would be wondering why it failed. And on the campaigns table, you can view all the campaigns where you can see the name, the sending mode, the status, total completed, total failed leads. You can also pause or resume campaigns anytime, and if you want to edit the campaigns, you can click this I button, and over here you can change the DM opener, you can change the cooldown, the sending mode. You can also filter the leads and view them, or if you want to send a DM very quickly, you can just hit send and it will instantly send the DM even if it is on cooldown. You can also see which DMs were failed to send and which was skipped. Basically, the skipped ones are the ones which have already sent a DM, so it won't send DMs double times. For that, you need to set up a follow-up campaign. Okay, so it is sending again. And this is the fourth lead, I guess, which it is sending. And in less than 15 minutes, we have sent around 4 DMs, I guess. So let's see. Yeah, in less than 15 minutes, we have sent 4 DMs without touching the DM box. So if I just keep this Chrome tab active, it will send the DMs to all the leads until it's over. And I won't even need to touch any lead to send a DM. And it will keep running until I close the laptop or pause it manually. So now I'll just show you how the phantom mode actually works. I have just changed it to phantom mode. So overall, phantom mode is a bit silent mode where it will open the tab silently without bothering you. So it is sending now. And as you can see, we don't even need to stay on the tab, and I'll show you it is sending. Okay, it has sent the DM and it is gone on a cooldown timer again. Now it is sending again. I'm not viewing the Instagram tab and just let it send. It will actually not steal your attention every time it sends a lead. So you can, keep working on other tabs as well. So it has sent a DM and gone again on a cooldown timer. So I have just paused it right now because this was just a test campaign that I was running to show you how it actually works. So that was all for how to set up a DM campaign inside Acquify. Now if you want to know how to send 500 to 600 DMs via multiple Instagram profiles, then you can watch this video where I've explained how to send 500 DMs via multiple Instagram profiles. That's all for the campaigns, and I hope you have understand and you can go and launch your first campaign, start sending DMs and get clients on autopilot without ever sending cold DMs manually. Thank you.